And we're back. The template you're looking at right now, this is for the inside shoulder pauldron. The width on here is 12 inches, and that's going to work for me. But for you, what you're going to do is you're going to want to measure this to make it your own height. Probably what you should do is measure this distance to this distance right here from just below your collarbone, right at the bottom edge of your collarbone. Just feel in there if you need to the top of the shoulder blade on the back side. Make it fit you. Now, the other thing to point out is that this 5-inch height right here might need to be a little shorter. Again, make it fit you. What thing you're going to have to worry about is this bumping into the chest piece, and of course the back piece, and then right here the collar piece. This is what it's going to end up looking like after you've bent it into shape. From this angle, looks a little bit like a Quonset hut. That dates me. The curved out part is actually going to extend out over your arm. So there you go. That's what you're going to get. No painting, just shaped. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that when I shaped the inside of it here, it's a little tricky to see. Let's try again here. Get it up under light. There you go. I charred it a little bit. That was so I could overheat it, bend it into shape, and it actually held that fairly sharp curve that you can see right there. And you can see a little discoloration from the heating. That's not going to be a problem because the paint's going to cover that. So let's get that out of the way. Now, speaking of painting, the thing here that's hard to see, this is the elbow guard. Let me see if I can get some contrast there for you. Okay, yeah, you can see again that I've actually shaped down, so it looks pretty good. And you can see that I did the shaping on the top, get some gentle sloping onto it. Now, what I did to do that was I just took my random orbit sander right here. I loaded it up some, I think it was 150 grit sandpaper, and then just hit, see if I can give you a better shot. Probably not because of the light. There we go. Just hit each side to even the sides out. And then what I did was I actually applied the top portions, the parts as you see slope here, to the face of the sander, and just ease my way down until I got the shape that I wanted. Now, if you have a belt sander, a stationary belt sander, of course, this would probably work a lot better, simply because it's stationary. It might take the material down faster. But and of course, if you can do something like this with a Dremel tool, more power to you. Now, what you're going to do once you've got that placed, let's see here. That's the left piece. There's the other left piece. And here is the last left piece. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and put these on your arm. You're going to need a second person to help you out with this unless you're really, really steady. But you're going to have a little bit of separation there. And let me see if I can spot it for you. Yeah, you can just barely see it. You can actually see it better on the forearm piece right here. But put these on your arm. Go ahead and put these on your arm. Hold them in place. Hold the elbow guard up to position, and then make a Sharpie mark at the end of the elbow guard. Now, do this before you've painted this, because you'll be able to paint over these Sharpie marks. But that's where the Sharpie marks are going to indicate how far this is going to cover, how much material this is going to cover. What you're actually going to do is end up cutting a slit inside the bicep piece and the forearm piece, and running some of that elastic fabric I showed you earlier into place. And I'll show you that for another video. I wanted to show you this right now before I did that. Now, I did do some painting on this, and this is flat black, and doesn't look too bad. I still need to do some experimenting with sealing the foam, but again, I'm not really upset with this. You know what? If I add, and what I'm thinking here is if I add a few more coats, this is going to come out to a nice even finish. And just to let you know, this is painted gloss black on the left and flat black on the right. And it's hard to see. Again, it's night here. I'm working under fluorescent lighting, so the lighting's not the best. But I think I'm going to go with flat black for the armor, for the main armor color. I'm going to use gloss white and then a gloss probably red, I believe, for the arm stripe down the right arm. And again, this is just Rust-Oleum. This is flat black, and I think it's going to look pretty good. So now I told you you needed to put these on, and to show you what I'm going to be wearing under this. Very, very simple. This is Under Armour cold gear, or excuse me, warm gear. Whatever the stuff is designed to keep you cool. It's fairly thin, fairly light, and should do me fine. I'm going to wear some just some spandex tights under that, and then for the hands, I found these on sale. These are just Nike running gloves, fairly light. The nice thing is these little pads you see on the finger and the thumb, these are conductive, so they'll let me use my smartphone while I'm messing around in the suit. Now the back of the hand, of course, is going to stretch this out a little bit, so the handpiece is going to need to be sized based on your hand. That's another video. So what else have I got going on? I think, to be honest, that's about it for right now. Yeah, it's looking like it. If you want to get just to let you know, I have been using these little cheap chip brushes to do the test painting and to paint the pieces that I've already painted. And they work very, very well with this enamel. And the only thing to watch out for is they do tend to shed a bit, and that's why you see those little lines on the flat black side. Now, also to let you know, you can see the sharp line, sharp difference between the gloss black and the flat black sides. Just use some regular blue painter's tape like this, pressed it down in place over the excuse me, over the glossy side here, and painted in this direction with the brush. And when I pulled that off, I got a very nice clean line, and as you can see, I hope, just a couple bits of bleed through there, not much, just a couple. But nothing got pulled off. So I'm pretty confident that the Rust-Oleum is going to give me a very, very good finish. So with that, I think that's it for now. So next time you see me, I'll have the arm pieces together, and I'll show you how they look. That's it. Bye.